What is up, guys? Quarterback Nation. I'm back with another video, and today we have the highly awaited SHOC 2.0 Lightning Football Visor. Now, I've really procrastinated and not made this video for a long time. It's been like 4 months, and I want to apologize to Green Gridiron and SHOC. I waited too long. It's been like 4 months. I just procrastinated and used school as an excuse, but I definitely could have made the video. But I'm doing it now, and I hope it is good, up to your guys' liking, because I really shouldn't have waited this long. So I'll be talking about the clips, the durability, the vision, and then the iridiums and what they look like looking through them. If you guys are thinking of buying a SHOC 2.0 visor, go to greengridiron.com and use my coupon code QBHD10 at checkout for 10% off. I'll have the link to Green Gridiron to buy a SHOC 2.0 visor. So after this video, go click the link and check them out. So first off, we're going to start with the durability. Now, these SHOC visors are coated with an anti-scratch material, so they do not scratch easily. But when playing in games, they will get scratched sometimes. Like right here, this happened during a game. Big scratch right down the middle. That's not the visor's fault. That was a face mask to the visor, and that happens sometimes. And then right here, this is my fault. This is user error. The top little notch, see, I don't know if it'll focus, but you can see it. But it's right here. That was my fault. I kept putting the visor in and it would scratch it because of the top bar of my other face mask had a little paint chipped off, so it made a sharp little, kind of like a little thorn, I guess you could say, and it would scratch it up. Same with this thing, but when you put the visor in, you can't see it, so it's really not that big of a deal. But the durability with these are really nice. These two were worn in games. This one was worn all season. This one was worn for a couple games, and if you can tell here, there's really not that many scratches. I mean, the biggest scratch is, of course, this one. But this one was achieved during a game, and it's not the visor's fault, as I said before. And some of these you can like wipe off. Some of them are like little surface scratches that you can like kind of wipe off if you can like dig deep or whatever, because it might be some paint that's rubbed on. But you know, scratches will come. I have other visors down here that have gotten scratched up, like the SHOC visor one. The SHOC 1.0 has a scratch on the little bridge here, which SHOC 1.0, looking at back to back, man, this is just such an improvement. It's just such higher quality. This innovation is just like amazing. They went it like 3 steps up. It's just, this was a great visor. This was the best visor on the market, and this by far exceeds SHOC 1.0. So I'm very impressed with the innovation that they put into these visors. So basically, this is I don't really know what to call it. It's kind of like a lock system. So right here, this clip right here, see if it can focus. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to focus, but I think you can see there's grooves here, and those lock into the clip. So if you can hear right now, when I push it in, it'll have a little clip, that little click, and then a couple more notches. So that's really good for knowing how far to go in with the visor, because you don't want to go too loose, because then it could come over on top of this and that just wouldn't be good. And then if you go, you can't go too tight, so that wouldn't really matter, but it just gives you a good knowledge, like 3 ticks in, 1 tick in. It kind of just depends on the face mask. But these actually are I didn't know how this was going to fit with the SpeedFlex, but this is by far literally the best visor option you can get on the market. It fits SpeedFlexes perfectly, and I was very impressed with how it fitted them. It just works so great. And the clip system is very easy to put in and out. I'll have a separate video of how to put in a SpeedFlex, so stay tuned for that. I'll have that in a separate video. It'll just be a short video, but it's really simple. Once you know how to do it, it's really easy. I didn't know how to do it when I first got it, and that was really hard, but I figured it out with some help. So that, I'm going to show that in the next video. But the clips on this, I really recommend it over the SHOC 1.0 and the Nike Under Armour clips. These are the Under Armour clips right here. They work well, but they're just not as secure as the SHOC 2.0, which is amazing. You never have to worry about them coming off. These things are locked on with hits, boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's not gonna come off, it's not gonna unscrew or anything. So, and you also don't have to sit there screwing them in like you do with the SHOC 1.0. So you just have to sit there screwing them in, but with these, you just simply unlock and then push back in. It's easy as that. So the Iridium options slash tint are very, very nice. They are basically endless. They have so many. I believe they have like at least 10 Iridium options. So whatever you want, you can get. They have Northern Lights, which is kind of like a bluish, purplish tint. They have Inferno Iridium, which is some blue, some yellow, some green. And it's just really awesome, and it really complements your helmet. And it's just really, really a good showpiece for them. Even though you can't use them in a game, it's still really good. Sometimes for practice if your coach lets you, and just for putting on the shelf and stuff like that. Alright, so the tint on this, of course, is purple. Really, really good. I love looking through it. It's really, really a soft tint, so it's easy to look through. It makes everything just look darker. It doesn't make any colors look weird. It just makes everything look darker. Kind of similar to the Smoke 40. So this is really, really good for sunny days, as I said before. And it's just a really, really good tint. Moving on to the Smoke 40. Smoke 40, just like a regular sunglass tint. Really, really nice. And then the clear, of course, is nothing. But, so the tints on these, they don't obstruct your vision. Don't think that they're going to obstruct your vision. Trust me, they're fine. Don't worry about it. So this has been the SHOC 2.0 Lightning Football Visor review. I give these a 9 out of 10. I love them, but there's always room to improve with any product. So thank you to SHOC Visors and Green Guidance for sending me these. I really, really enjoyed making the video. I'm really sorry that it took so long, but thank you guys for watching. Quarterback HD, signing off. Peace.